Period 1. Activity 1. Can. Carton. Each. Ground meat. Jar. List. Litre. Regular. Tomato paste. Tub. Period 1. Activity 4. Period 2. Activity 5.
Could you do some shopping for me?
Fine, I'll make a list.
Right. I want to make some kebabs, but we don't have any ground meat.
How much should we get?
1 kilo, please.
Ground meat, 1 kilo.
There aren't any tomatoes either. How many should we get?
About 2 kilos.
And is there any tomato paste?
No, there isn't. So get a large carton.
Tomatoes, 2 kilos. Tomato paste, a large carton.
Are there any olives?
There are some, but not many.
How many would you like?
Get a small jar.
And there isn't much olive oil.
So please get a large can, 2 litres.
Olives, 1 small jar. Olive oil, 1 2-litre can.
And let's get some ice cream for everyone.
Oh, good. But how much? A large tub?
No, just the regular size, please.
Right, ice cream, 1 regular tub.
Oh, and one more thing. Buy yourselves an ice cream each.
Thanks.
Period 2. Activity 2 and Activity 5. 1.
I'll get 1 kilo of ground meat to make kebabs for us.
I think that's more than we need. We only need half 1 kilo.
2.
We need 2 jars of olives, but do you want black or green ones?
Could you get one of each kind, please?
3.
Do you use a lot of olive oil in your cooking? Yes, I do. So could you get me a 2-litre can, please?
4.
And there's something else to add to the shopping list. Milk. Right. I'll get a large bottle. 2 litres.
5.
We've got lots of tomatoes, but we haven't got much tomato paste.
Right, so I'll get a large carton or tub.
No, not a large one. The regular size will be fine.
Period 4. Activity 1. Climate. Export. Import. Probably. Produce. Quality. Quantity. Spaghetti. Wheat. American. Brazil. China. India. Italian. Japan. Kuwait. Russia. Period 4. Activity 2 and Activity 3. 1.
Do you produce all the parts for these cars here in this country?
No. We import lots of them from other countries, and we put everything together here. Then we export most of the cars to other countries round the world. 2.
We grow different kinds of wheat in our country. A lot of it is to make bread, of course, but we also grow a lot to make pasta. Do you grow much here in your country?
No, the climate isn't right for it. It's hot and there isn't much rain.
3.
I've heard that we will probably import some coffee from Brazil this year. Is that right?
Yes, but not much. Just a small quantity.
Well, we can be sure that the quality will be very high. It's some of the best coffee in the world.
Period 4. Activity 4. 1.
I'm from Russia, and our huge country is partly in Europe and partly in Asia. We have very cold winters, but our summers are warm, and so our farmers can produce a lot of wheat.
2.
I'm from a country in Asia, India. We have well over 1 billion people. The climate is very different in different parts of this huge country, and in the hills in the north it's just right for growing tea. It's very good quality and we export it all round the world.
3.
I'm from Brazil in South America. My country is very large, and we produce a lot of different things. Perhaps we are most famous for our coffee, and we export this to countries in every part of the world.
Period 4. Activity 4.
Now, as you can see from the map here, Japan is a long, thin country, and it is situated here in the far east of Asia. It is to the east of China and to the east of Russia too. India is a long way west and also farther south. Because the country is so long, the climate is cold in the north and hot in the south. There are mountains almost everywhere, so the farmers cannot grow all the food that its 126 million people need. Instead, Japan imports many kinds of food from other countries. Wheat, for example. Now, although the country cannot grow much food, it produces huge quantities of good quality cars, computers, TVs, cameras, and other things. And it exports these to other countries round the world.
Period 5. Activity 4.
The Food and Drink Quiz by Julie Good. What do you know about the things you eat and drink? Try our quiz and find out. 1. Which country produces a lot of your tea? A. India. B. Japan. C. Brazil. 2. We use wheat to make bread. Which country produces the most? A. Canada. B. The USA. C. Russia. 3. Which country produces the most olives and olive oil? A. China. B. Kuwait. C. Palestine. Answers. 1. A. Brazil grows a lot of high-quality coffee, but not tea. We do not import tea from Japan. Theirs is green, not black. When you next go shopping, look at some packets of tea. You will probably read that the tea is from India. 2. B. Canada and Russia grow a lot of wheat and export some, but the USA grows and exports huge quantities. Perhaps you had some bread for breakfast this morning, or spaghetti last night. Well, the wheat was probably American. 3. C. In China, olives are not part of the culture, so farmers there do not grow them. Kuwait is a desert country, and the climate is bad for olive trees. There are not many olives from there. However, Palestine's climate is just right. We produce and export a lot of olives and olive oil, and the quality is excellent.
Period 10. Activity 2 and Activity 6. Thanksgiving by Ivy O. Eastwick.
Thank you. For all my hands can hold, apples red and melons gold, yellow corn, both ripe and sweet, peas and beans so good to eat. Thank you for all my eyes can see, lovely sunlight, field and tree, white cloud boats in sea deep sky, soaring bird and butterfly. Thank you for all my ears can hear, birds' song echoing far and near, songs of little stream, big sea, cricket, bullfrog, duck and bee.
Period 10. Activity 2 and Activity 6. Thanksgiving by Ivy O. Eastwick.
Thank you. For all my hands can hold, apples red and melons gold, yellow corn, both ripe and sweet, peas and beans so good to eat. Thank you for all my eyes can see, lovely sunlight, field and tree, white cloud boats in sea deep sky, soaring bird and butterfly. Thank you for all my ears can hear, birds' song echoing far and near, songs of little stream, big sea, cricket, bullfrog, duck and bee.
Period 11. Activity 1. 1.
We need to get a litre of apple juice, a kilo of ground meat, and a carton of tomato paste.
2.
Kuwait is a desert country, and the climate means that it cannot produce much of its food and has to import almost everything.
3.
The quality of olives and olive oil from Palestine is excellent, and the Palestinians export them in large quantities to many parts of the world.